Hello friends, hello families. We are painting Mexican tiles, or it can be any kind of different design. It doesn't have to be Mexican, but I was inspired by really beautiful folk tiles. And they have different ones for sale that you can see for um, backdrops and different accents. And we're going to be designing our own. Um, so First, we're gonna design it on a piece of paper like this, and I'll show you step by step what to do. Um, these tiles are 4 by 4 inch tile, and they're available for sale in Lowe's and Home Depot, usually between 15 cents, maybe 25 cents. If you're lucky, you might even get them for as low as 4 cents. So for 525 students at 25 cents, it would be like $131 into the art class budget. So if you can bring your own and spend the 10 or 15 cents individually in Home Depot, it would really help us here in art department. We are also going to be providing glaze, and we are going to be using different colors glaze. This glaze now looks very chalky. It doesn't look the color that it's going to be. It's actually going to be bright red. And so when we paint the tile, this was a design that I made. When we paint the tile, it's going to look chalky until we fire it. And if the glaze develops correctly with enough time, it's gonna be glossy. So we are going to use the glaze paints to paint the tile and design a nice botanical design. Botanical meaning maybe some flowers, some leaves. If you don't want a free design, you can also use a stencil like I used here in the butterfly. And we can use a pencil first to design it and then make it a little bit darker and even pre-draw it with marker to see what colors what color we would like to pick. So our lesson, we're gonna be picking one main color, and that's called monochromatic. So let me show you. I'm gonna write it down here on a paper. So using one color is monochromatic. Monochromatic. So chromo is a color, and mono is one. So one color. So in this monochromatic painting, it's blue. So all shades of blue. It can be light blue by adding plus white, making shades of blue. Or if we add black plus black, we can add shadows and shades. Okay, so monochromatic is all shades and tints. Plus white is a tint, and plus black is a shade. So we will be adding all shades or tints of, for example, here in this case, blue, and that is called monochromatic. Okay, and if I was gonna use red, then it would be pinks and different shades of red, darker shade or lighter shade, right? Okay, so to get started, we are gonna take a piece of paper and we are gonna fold it right? Like a book. Fold it like a book. Mine is lined on the inside, but yours can be just plain piece of paper. It doesn't matter. It's just what I'm using. Now I'm gonna fold it one more time. So I folded it this way. Now I'm gonna fold it this way. I'm gonna take a piece of tile like this. I'm gonna align the corner to corner. I'm gonna make a crease and cut it off, right? And now I should get 4 out of it. When I open it, I will get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna design. You can make 8 designs on the front and back to design your tile. So you can try different things, but you will make at least 4. And first we're gonna make it with a pencil, okay? And decide our botanical design. And I will show you a few if you wanna draw with me and try some of my designs. And let me just show you. So let's go to this one. So I designed some leaves here, and then I actually scratched them into the glaze, and some flowers. And if you can see close up, there's a flower there, and it's just really chalky, so you can't see the flowers really well. So simple leaf design here. This is the design of the bird. And when we design tiles, you can see that there's some patterns that are repeating. For example, the sun, right, or the flower here in the corner is on all 4 corners. It's the same. You got this one. So you can see better. So you will have the flowers in the corner. So a repeating pattern, okay? You got these designs here. Actually, this one is missing here. So I would add it on both sides. So both sides are the same. They're symmetrical. And then I have the bird design in the middle and the branches around the bird, right? So same thing with a design like this, a different type of bird. So I have the flowers in each corner, and then I have the bird in the middle. And this is perfect for Mother's Day designs, these flowery designs. There's another nice one for Mother's Day gift or for a postcard. And if you don't want to do flower, you can try doing a different design. I made here fish or awesome Indian native chief crown, feathers with feathers. A mushroom. We'll be making clay mushrooms. This is nice and simple. Another flowery design, or using a stencil and creating cute little butterfly or selection of other stencils we will have in class that you can use. So we made a few cutouts, so let's start designing a few of our tiles together. as an example to get us started. So okay, don't forget to sign your paper. So I'm gonna say Miss Kramer, you're gonna sign and you're gonna put your class code. I put 001. Make sure you put your class code and your name in the corner, and it can be on the back or on the front in this case. Okay, so let's see which simple design we should pick. So many ideas here. Maybe the simple flower, this one right here. Simple bird and simple flower. We'll start with the bird. Okay, we're gonna start in the corner. I'm using this. You're gonna use regular light pencil, but it's too light for this camera, so I'm gonna switch to a little darker pencil. But please use this kind of pencil so that you can erase it if you make a mistake. And I'm just doing some ovals. This is a tear shape, and then in between each I'm gonna put some of these some of these anthers, and here we have the petals, and we're gonna repeat it 4 times in each corner. So if you have your name here, just rewrite it on the back just in case as well, if your design is going over that. So each corner will have the same design, 1, 2, 3, 4 for symmetry. And then now we're gonna do the bird. Let's start with a big smile in the middle, 2 legs with like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 lines. Okay, for the head, it's like an upside down frown and a little beak triangle, little eye, and you connect that gently like that. Then you have some feathers for the back and a wing in the middle. Okay, you can put 2 wings or 1 wing, or you can put your wing facing down this way if you like that look better. That would look like this. Okay, so again, big smile, rainbow shape, upside down frown, a little triangle, little nose, and I'm gonna go make a wing like this down here, and my tail, and then just connect it this way. And my bird has a little festive crown of feathers here, so I'm gonna do that, and maybe some more feathers on the body. Nice little bird design for spring. And don't forget, we can do another different decoration in the middle. It can be a twig or leaves, so let's do a different one. This one can be this kind of style. So it's just straight line in, and then some leaves on each side, like so. Starts with a teardrop and then leaf on each side. And you can even add some designs here, like maybe a flower You can design your symmetry any way you like, but what you do on one side, do it on the other side too. Okay, so same thing, I can finish this bird any way I like. So this is our bird design. Let's try some botanical flowers. With the butterfly, when you're using stencil, you can create different designs on the inside, and they can be also flowers with the butterfly or some other details. So I did two different ones. I can show you that later. Okay, let's try maybe, there was a really nice one here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, this one. I like this one. It's nice and simple. So in the spring, there's these flowers up north in Europe where I grew up. And they come after last snow in the spring as an announcement of spring. And they have white flowers like these. And it's a really gentle little flower. It's called Snieżienka. And it has bell-like designs like this. And it's like really sweet little flower because the snow is melting and it's the first flower to announce fresh spring is here. So I'm going a little bit quick, but one more time. So you just can draw a couple of these hanging over, sort of candy cane shapes, and then 3 petals for each flower. 2 to the side, 1 in the middle. Okay. And then I forgot on this flower, I forgot that they have few little like leaves coming out this way on top of each flower. And I put a few of these stamens in there. Actually, let's look at a flower anatomy so we can mix art and science. So we have petals, we've got the anthers, anther, filament, the middle big one is stigma and style, and inside of the flower there is ovary, there's a stem here. Sepal is like the little leaves around. Sepals. Okay. So I don't know at elementary how much of that you need to know for science, but these anthers are here, stamens and sepals here, and our stem for the anatomy of a flower. Okay. So after you're happy, maybe I'll do another one here, straight one. After you're happy with your design of your botanical design, decide what you're gonna do around the edge. You can do leaves or flowers or just a wavy design, what you think is pretty. Maybe I'll do like a line this way that will have different leaves coming off of it. And I could do both sides or just one side. On this one, maybe I'll do the same on the bottom. Have a couple of leaves coming this way. And on top, I guess I didn't leave enough space, but this is where I can erase a little bit and leave more space for the top flower so that I could redo it. Okay. Let's flip these over and we can try a different flower. These are lined on the bottom, on the back side, so that's okay. It's just a design. So let's try these little tulips, very spring-like. So let's start with one petal going this way, one petal going this way, and one in the middle, and then few stamens here with anthers. All right, right there. Maybe some leaves and stem. And I have three here, but I can just have two in this one. That's up to you. And this one I didn't overlap, but here I am overlapping them in this design. And maybe some circles around the tile for a nice decoration. Maybe a dot in between each. That is up to you to create really interesting details. And tulip is a very nice spring flower as well. Okay, I want to show you some examples of tiles. These are now monochromatic because they have yellow and blue, but they're still really pretty simple Mexican tiles. This one is a really nice flower. We can try to draw it as well. If it didn't have the yellow and the green was more like bluish, it would be monochromatic. Here's a nice fish detail. Here's a nice flower detail with beautiful accents on the flowers. We can try one of those. And some details of drawing the leaves and ornaments on the tile. So I'm very inspired by these pretty designs. Let's try with the flower. So I'm gonna leave it here. So let's try with the circles in the middle. A few circles in the middle. Now we're gonna do how many petals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna do those lines in the middle of each flower. And in video 2, we are going to learn how to transfer our designs onto the tile, or if you don't have a tile, like a sturdy cardstock paper, watercolor paper, sturdy paper that we can paint on. All right, so in between each of the flowers, we have some designs of a petal. It looks like some leaves and petals, so I put those two leaves, the little leaf here, and then middle design. It's a little darker, smaller in the middle, and then the blue tip design is there. So two like that, two like that, go around, and just keep doing that all around the flower. Two on this side, like so. Oops. And just repeat the same design as you see here. that. Okay, and lastly I wanted to show you using a stencil. So very simple. I'm gonna put this away. Outline the stencil. Like this. And then you're gonna, and if it didn't happen, just finish like so. Just add details. So I usually start with one line on top here, and then here's an example. Turn this one over so you can just see the butterflies now, like so. Okay. And I usually put lines this way, and then I draw little oval organic shapes around the lines. You can connect the body. I did like a wave this way and just decorated it with some circles. A spiral, and some circles just for decoration. Same thing here on the bottom, a big loop like that and few lines like this, and each one will get an organic shape like that. No, there's space for one more, so I added it, and I could put one more here. Same thing here. I'm gonna put a few lines, 1, 2, 3, like so, and each shape will get one of these organic loops, ovals. And I start with this shape and a few lines like that, and add some shapes there. There we go. I did a few more lines on this one than this one, but or you can keep it simple and just do a few loops coming from here, like I did here. It sort of looks like a flower inside of the butterfly, so you can decorate your butterfly any way you like. Here are some examples of another tile. This one is not fired yet, so it will be glossier when I fire it, but these are very nice decorative dots that you can decorate with along your design. So for example, I could put dots around the butterfly just to decorate and use that technique here, right? And I can go all the way around, or making a design like we did in the corners. And also we're gonna learn about scratching the design into the tile. So this is scratched in, which is gonna give you a different look, right? Because here with this design, we scratched the leaves and painted the flowers, as you can see here. Okay, so now the video is too long, but hopefully you got some ideas for your tile, and it's up to you to draw a different design. If you like a different design, again, please be free to try it. Here again, the mushrooms, some more flowery designs. This one is more intricate. I can pause it here and you can copy that one if you like. Or the chief crown with feathers, a different type of bird. This one, different type of flower. So you're only limited by your imagination. A fish, mushroom, little daisies, spring-like daisies, those are always fun. The bird we tried together. So you're limited only by your imagination. Try something nice, and I'll see you in our next video. Now is your turn.